stretch, girl. You better stretch.
I'll call the doctor if they increase the
Great morning. Great morning. Yes, Ian, talk to us. Give us some wins. What's going on, King?
Hey, so my goal earlier this week was to be able to bring forth some content that'll better guide this community, and I was able to finish that content. So it's uploaded in the Love Plus group, how to use the Love Plus app. Everybody can go check that out to better guide y'all moving forward into next week. Let's get it.
Yes, King, we are greatly appreciative of that. Okay, it is definitely needed, and we are just so grateful to see you, so grateful to hear you. It means a lot. Everyone's impact in this community, inside and out, means a lot. Let's go, Ty. Talk to me, Ty.
Good morning. Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, queen.
I'm kind of sad that I'm not going to be with y'all this weekend on the red carpet, but I know you're going to have a great time and turn up, have fun for me too.
Absolutely.
But a great win for me is I finally took that leap of faith. I quit my job. I literally quit.
Hold on. I gotta make sure everybody
I
muted.
can't do this no more. My cup is full, baby, and it don't need to be full with y'all. So I quit it, and I actually signed up for this advanced aesthetics class. So right now, as I'm taking this mentorship, I'm also in advanced aesthetics so that I can do micro needling and laser tattoo removal and stuff like that, so that I can really advance my career. So that's what I'm doing. I'm very happy I did it because I just kept on saying, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, nah, today is the day. That's my win.
Oh my goodness. I need everybody mics off mute. There was no way. Ty, Ty usually call me, so I'm a little hot right now. I'm like, what? I need everybody mics off mute. I need everybody showing Ty some love, showing Ty some great energy, showing Ty some stuff. Listen, congratulations. Yes, congratulations. That's big. That's major.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Wow. Right.
Yes, let's go.
That's amazing. I hear it, Nico. Oh, I hear it. Ty, we are so proud of you. Wow. Go, Ty. Get it, Ty.
Let's go.
Ty, we are so proud of you. We see the new hair done. We see the new energy, the glow, everything. And we getting into it, okay? So blessings, Queen, on your journey. You know we got you. And let's lock in, y'all. All right, so let's get into this PowerPoint, read this PDF, because we do have a lot to get into today. All right. So the intentions for today, as a Mailbox Millionaire, we have our Mailbox motivational calls. This is call number 6, our progress updates and next steps. So we are going to continue to celebrate our progress because we are making progress, right? Discussing next steps for continuing to develop our public speaking skills, whether it's preparing for a big presentation or just feeling more at ease and speaking up in meetings and speaking with family members. So we will continue to review progress made since the last call. Again, continuing to celebrate, continuing to review because we are making the progress. We are continuing to celebrate again and again because we deserve to celebrate ourselves, sharing new strategies or even new techniques that we've come across or that have been working well for us. We will continue to create a plan for the develop of public speaking skills beyond the accountability bootcamp. Support and encourage each other always to keep the momentum, endurance, and achieve our public speaking goals. Right? We are selling ourselves, selling exactly what we were here to do. Why are we on this earth? What is our purpose? Our purpose can change every day, but as long as we are aligned and committed to the day, it can only turn out great. So our commitments: practice speaking in front of a mirror or recording yourself to work on your body language, tone, and pace. Join a public speaking group or club to get regular practice and feedback. Watch, learn TED Talks or other public speaking events to observe effective techniques and styles. And of course, our research. Our research is key, exploring the latest findings in your area of expertise in public speaking, in great energy. And that's what we're really getting into today. So continue to track your goals, track your updates, monitor your progress, and towards your goals, right? So this is what we are tapping into today. Like we said, we are so grateful for everyone that is here. Grateful for this Friday. It's big energy today, big energy every day. But I know those that, Friday is the end of the week, sure to say, I need the most energy for y'all. I need the most energy from y'all. I done cut up the fruits because you know what's coming. So if I could bring up our King John, our King Enforcer, Reinforcer. Where you at, John? Great morning, King.
I can't, I'm so humble. Anytime this lady speaks, I mean, it's the breakfast smoothie. I mean, I have my blueberries, I have my bananas, I have my vitamins, but God, we cannot do it without our Jasmine. Y'all put Jasmine in the chat. She's so powerful. She loves us. She's committed to making a difference and caring about all of our lives. Listen, guys, this week we talked about organizing the mind. We also talked about unleashing our voice, speaking publicly. She just talked about that. And then another thing we talked about is turning our problems and our pain into power. Everybody this week is going through something. Tawana, she took her pain, she turned it into her power. Turn your pain into your power. And your gift and your pain will give you your gold. Give yourselves a hand clap because you guys made it to Friday. Give yourselves a hand clap. Come on, give yourselves a hand clap. Let's get everybody off mute. Give yourselves a hand clap. Give yourselves a hand clap.
Let's go.
Give yourselves a hand clap.
Let's get it. Class is live. We healthy.
Let's get it, guys.
Good morning.
You guys are here. You guys made the difference. Oh my goodness. Y'all, we're going to turn it to Coach Crew.
Let's go. Bring him up.
Let's go.
I believe he needs more energy than that, though. I need to know if we are grateful for the fact that we woke up this morning. I need to know if we are grateful for the fact that we have the opportunity to make decisions, the opportunity to tap into everything that we've ever wanted. Listen, this day is not guaranteed. The next day is not guaranteed. But the fact that we are here today, this is something that gratitude is our attitude, and that is our attitude for life. So, Coach Crew, where you at? I'm just so elated to be here today. It's Friday. I'm going to say it over and over and over again. Friday. Let's go. We need to turn up because everything that we doing matters every single day. Where he at? Where my coach at? That's not your coach. That's my coach. Yeah, I'm selfish because I'm about me. Word. Where my coach at? Bring him up.
Come on, y'all. Let's turn that energy up.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Bring them out.
Bring them out.
Bring him
out.
Let's get it.
Let's
go.
go.
There we go. All right. Wipe the crust out the eye.
When the barrels in your mouth.
Come on, monster.
Bring them out. Hey. Bring them out.
Hey,
Bring them out. Hey.
turn my microphone up.
Bring them out.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, what's up with the delays today, man? Anyway, I ain't gonna get on y'all today. Great job. So look, once again, we're here and we're here to do what? We're here to grow. We're here to learn. We're here to be the best versions of ourselves. And thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, John. Thank you, Nico. Thank you, Moya, for everybody just who's participating to get us present. And I really want to say this for everybody. You know it already, but you are amazing, right? You are amazing. If we want more, drop those plus emojis in the chat because that's what this is about. It's about getting more, right? We learn more, so that way we earn more. But it's not just about making income. It's also about making impact. Public speaking is a surefire way for you to make impact. So this week we've been talking about public speaking. Why is public speaking so helpful? Right? Why is it so helpful? Can I know in the chat? Can somebody tell me why is public speaking so helpful? I want to bring up a couple hands real fast. has this week been helpful for you? Has it helped you break out of your shell a little bit? Has it helped you just articulate yourself? Has it given you a little more confidence, a little boost of energy? I want to know. Raise your virtual hand, 30 seconds or less. Once again, this is accountability call. This is not for you to sit back. This is actually for you to step up. So really, we just want to get hands. Let's go with my girl, Kira.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This week I definitely broke out of my shell. The other night I did karaoke and I wasn't scared. I wasn't nervous. I got up there. I enjoyed myself. I had fun. I never would have did that because I don't do karaoke. I don't stand up in front of crowds. I damn sure don't go singing knowing I can't sing in front of people. So yeah, this week definitely like it really helps me. So thank y'all. Snap it up for yourselves. Thank you.
Hey. Yo, there's a lot of growth happening, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but y'all can see the growth in real time. All we want is real-time results. Everybody put real-time results in the chat. We want results in real time, and Kira's showing it. So great job, Queen. I'll see you soon. Everybody send some love to Kira in the chat. Let's continue to go. Who's next, Jazz?
Got Latifah, Queen Latifah.
Let's bring Latifah.
Grand Rising family, Grand Rising. So this week has been amazing. I started reading the resources. So I downloaded the Courage and also I think it was the one that's revealing your strength because I had that clarity call with Danielle. So she also mentioned to me that I need to start walking in my strength and starting to like really mirror it. And I realized actually those resources and the Love Plus online group is definitely helpful. So if you guys have not booked your resources, I don't know what y'all waiting on. Y'all need to start now. I even bought my Unlock the Boss Code book, and it's been helping me this week. And I am learning more things every single day.
Absolutely. Everybody send some love to the Queen. Most people probably thinking, okay, there's too many resources. Nope, not too many resources. In fact, it's just not enough.
Not
right?
enough, right?
We need more. Drop those plus emojis in the chat. Let's continue to go. Great stuff, Queen Latifah. Everybody send some love to Latifah in the chat if you haven't already.
Let's go. We have Angela up next. Queen Angela, come talk to us.
Look, Angela's been winning.
Buddy, happy Friday. Woo! Hey, listen,
Friday.
I did my first my walk. I actually did a video. I said, oh God, I didn't care how it was. And you said, just do it. I did it fearfully anyway. I posted it, even took longer to post it than it was to make it. But I said, I don't care. I'm doing it. I get in my mirror, working on some stuff. So I need you guys to help me with this part. I feel like my mouth is going all over the place, but it's a what do you call that? It's a notification. So I'm in my mirror every morning saying things. I was a little late, so I was doing my grateful thing this morning, but I was working those 2 minutes that I was late. So I'm here, and I'm just telling you, I did a little video. I'm in my mirror. I'm talking to myself. I'm walking around my house. My kids think I'm crazy, but there's life. That little seed is, it's what the water is all the action we take for all the homework. So I'm still, because I think about what you say, Coach. I am trying to slower. I'm doing those 10 minutes, those 10-minute breathing exercises every day, like 2 or 3 times. Not just once. I go, no, 10 minutes, just 10 minutes. Okay, you can do it 10 minutes. And sometimes my mind is busy, but other times I say, no, I do an affirmation because that's the only way I'm going to be. Anyway, I'm trying. I'm not trying. I'm not saying that no more. Every day I'm intentional. So keep going, everybody.
Hey, if Angela's not an inspiration, I don't know what is. Like, great stuff, Angela. Everybody send some love to Angela in the chat. Great stuff, Queen.
Yes, Queen Angela, let's get it. All right, we got Miss I don't work for nobody but me. Okay, hold on. All about me. Yes.
Hey, hold
Hold
on. Why
on.
y'all keep saying that? Wait, hold on. Why do y'all keep saying y'all don't work for nobody, or I never want to work for nobody?
Corporate.
The truth is, you always work for people and you will forever work for people. The issue is when you work for one person. You get what I'm saying? That's when the issue is. When you work for one person, you got to work for multiple people. But all right, anyway, don't worry about me at this moment. Go ahead, Queen. What's up?
You're right. I'm just not no slave for that company anymore. Honey. I am done. Okay? Done. It's done slaving.
Hold on. Everybody put done in the chat. Done in the chat. Go ahead, Queen.
Okay, so my public speaking has been great for me this week because I was always the person in the classroom. They'd be like, "Who want to read?" I'd be like, not me. I don't want to read." But this week, I have been challenging myself. I was never the person to articulate my words, and especially now that I have braces, it's even harder for me. So I went and got a dictionary, and I've been pronouncing words better, been saying them out loud, been saying them to my children and other people around me, just so that I can get comfortable with saying certain things. So that has helped me a lot, a whole lot. So I'm gonna start doing what you said. I'm gonna make my videos today. Oh, pray for me. Scared. I'm gonna post my first post on social media. So yeah.
Yo, if she got this, everybody put "you got this" in the chat, because I think you got this. I don't think that this is going to be a hindrance at all. This is about to be a leap. You're about to leap some hurdles with this one. So great job, Queen. Thank you for facing your fears and just looking at it as an opportunity to rise. Great stuff. Everybody send some love in the chat if you haven't already. Let's go to the next one.
Let's get it. Congratulations, Ty, again. And drop your platform in the chat so we can all follow you and support you with the love and light on that first post. Drop that in the chat, all right?
Yo, hold up. Well, how come everybody always like following each other on other social medias, but nobody follow each other on Love Plus? Anyway, go ahead.
Right, because why we in the you can say something. Okay, hold on, Bruce. You better come with the right energy because the vibrations is weird.
Okay. Yeah, Coach Crew, appreciate you, man. Wow. So, all right, started public speaking in college, went to public speaking class, didn't want to be there, Morris Brown College in Atlanta. I grew into a network marketing company, pretty high in it, did like in-room presentations, things like that all over the country. So it really molded me. And, fast forward a little bit, I end up being an SRO, school resource officer. So I talked to a lot of kids in front of, thousands of kids in schools. So I've learned to um, include that in my life because I learned one thing, people are everywhere. It's just like dust. So I don't care what you do. You got to learn how to talk to people. You got to learn how to communicate. And iron sharpens iron, coach, so I'm getting better, continue working on myself. And you're bringing some things that I didn't know about into the light. So, hey, appreciate you. Appreciate the fam in here. Let's all do it.
Everybody send some love to Bruce in the chat, but also everybody go follow Bruce on the Love Plus app or the website, right? And follow each other. All of y'all should be following each other so y'all can start getting active in there, right? But let's make that happen. Send some love to King Bruce. Let's continue to go, y'all. Who's next?
Yes, Bruce, King Bruce. Great job. We have Chandrea. Come shine your light, Queen. Wow. Great morning.
Great morning, family. I am feeling great. Like, I definitely feel a shift in my confidence. I've been doing the practicing speeches and words in the mirror. I invested and signed up for the Power Talk course because, like, I really need to get this, like, shyness and the spirit of introvertedness off of me. Like, it don't belong to me no more. I don't want it. I'm ready to change.
What do we say? Real-time results? Everybody put real-time results in the chat. I know you see a difference from Chandrea from 2 weeks ago till now. This has to be our motto of let's get better now. Everybody put now in the chat. Real-time results. We're talking about now, right now. We're not waiting for anybody else right now. Great stuff, Queen. Send some love in the chat if you haven't already. We're going to take one more person, and then we're going to go into the next segment. At this time, who is that, Queen?
Queen Ebony. Shine your light, Queen Ebony.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I look forward to these calls because I love you guys. Y'all, my hype man, we out here, we getting it. I just want to share that the public speaking was real good. And the fact that you said to practice your content. I've been practicing my content, and I was asked to speak again yesterday, and then I got so many prompts, and I was like on point. They was like, you was getting it, you was talking clear and concise, and that's a big win for me because folks seem to not like understand what I'm saying, and I had to say, did you understand what I said? Did you catch that? But I didn't get that yesterday, so thank you. Snapping that up. Let's go. Let's get it.
Let's go. Great stuff, Queen. I appreciate you for stepping into your own light and shining your light and seeing yourself. The biggest thing is self-belief. Everybody drop self-belief in the chat. I want you to have self-belief. I want you to believe in yourself so much that no one can knock you off your mountain. I want you to believe in yourself so much that when you're on this journey, when you're on this road, when you're climbing to the top, that nobody can knock you out your spot. I want you to understand you are the greatest version of yourself. Think about it. Give yourself some grace. Even before, like let's say 5 years ago or 3 months ago, or whatever the case may be, you're a better version of yourself now. At least you should be. Right? This is what we're striving to become, more effective in less time through strategic partnerships. And by doing that, the result is multiple streams of impact and multiple streams of income. So please understand, before there's income, there has to be some type of impact. So just look at what you're doing. Look at the way that you are now. Look, and really just take a moment. Everybody take a moment before I call up the next person. I'm going to bring up Jasmine. But before I do that, I want you to just take a moment and look how far you've come. And if you've come a long way, I want you to envision it, and I want you to smile when you see yourself making that progress. I want you to smile when you see yourself getting through what you've gone through. I want you to smile when you say, damn, I didn't think I was going to make it through those days, but now look at me, I made it and I'm shining, right? You have to shine your light. This is very important. You are important. Everything you do matters. Please understand. All right. Let's continue to go. So what I want to do is at this time, I want everybody to turn their attention. I want everybody to look at this person. Understand that this person was just like you. When we talk about public speaking, the thing is, you got to do it fearfully, right? It's not about doing it fearlessly. If you are fearful, then you got to go step fully into your fear, right? So that way you can face everything and rise. So you don't want to look at it as failure. But even if you did, it's just the first attempt in learning. Understanding that, hey, look, this life is my canvas. I am the artist. I get to paint. I get to do what I want. The only terrible thing about life is that there aren't any real do-overs. Like, that's the terrible part. It's like when you print something in 3D here, that's it. When you do something online, you can hit Command Z and go back and then, undo. But in real, like 3D life, like you cannot undo it. So that's why we say have intention, right? Jasmine is somebody who came into this community. From day one, she said, look, just show me what y'all got. Teach me. Let me know. I'm willing to do the work. I'm here. She stood out, raising a virtual hand. Every time we ask a question, she's up. One of the first people to raise a virtual hand. Every time we give events or just activities, assignments, she's getting it done, or she's there, right? She's helping in some type of way. And that's just the model of success, is being the MVP of your life. Everybody drop MVP. So I want to bring up one of my MVPs. You already know her as the energy coach. Some people call her the energy queen. Look, if you are ready for Jasmine, if you're ready to get that energy smoothie, if you're ready to get that body turned up, I want you to understand, you got to drop these emojis first. I want you to drop those battery emojis with the full energy, those green ones with the full energy, right? Jasmine is only coming up once you drop those battery emojis. Thank you, Moya. Come on, let's go. I want to see more. I want to see the chat light up with them. There we go. So unmute yourselves real fast, clap it up, snap it up, and let's bring in my girl, Jasmine Mason, aka Miss Ruby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
Jasmine.
go.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Let's go.
Oh, queen.
That energy.
Go.
That
Let's
smoothie.
go, Jasmine.
Let's go,
Another vitamin for the morning.
Go. Jazzy Poo.
Go, Jasmine.
Hello. Great morning, everyone. We are definitely tapping into the smoothies, definitely tapping into the vitamins, right? So y'all already know I'm getting in my energy, okay? In her G. Shout out to Ryan. But we're going to really dive into the fact that the best is not yet to come, right? The best is here. We are here today. Our impact happens today. Our purpose is today. Like my queen Angela said, our intention is today. Focus on our intention. Where our energy is, our focus goes. So being that we are here, we have everything we've ever wanted because we are hard workers, because we take action, because we speak exactly what we want from life, we get exactly what we want from life. So that ties into our public speaking. That ties into how we walk, how we talk, how we don't play with it, how it's big body energy every single day, every single moment, every single piece that we get out of life, right? So I want to know personally, what are some of our dreams? What are some of our visions? What are some of our aspirations in life? And I want to know if we're being consistent. I want to know if it's the same dream from last week. I want to know if it's the same dream from last month, or because we've changed into different people, we now have different dreams. So can y'all drop y'all dreams in the chat? I need to see what's going on behind these eyes. I need to see what's going on. Let me see what's going on with these dreams. Are we dreaming? What's our dreams? What's our visions? What are we looking forward to? What's our goals? Drop them in the chat, y'all. Drop them in the chat. Okay, we got some financial independency. Own a spa. Okay, ownership. Let's go. Where the dreams at? We want dream? Where we at? Okay, laser focus. Amen. I want y'all to drop them dreams in the chat. Drop them dreams in the chat. Let's go, trailblazer. Okay, what's the dreams? What do we want? Owner, event, 8 spaces. Wow, wow. I want everybody to go bigger. Everybody that dropped a dream in the chat, I want you to go bigger and go better. Why? Because our vision, it can always be 10 times bigger, 10 times better. I know some people might even be a little hesitant to drop their true dream in the chat because they may feel it's unattainable, but it's not. So I want you to go bigger, 10 times harder. Let me see these dreams. Own the city. What city? Be specific, right? Set these SMART goals. Be specific, measurable. Right, where we go, invest passive income. Okay, leave my job. Okay, we didn't have somebody that left their job today. This is alignment. 40K in a month, mailbox million. Okay, 40K, let's go, let's go. Beautiful. Okay, retire my husband. Wow, wow, wow. So these goals are powerful, right? As we were dropping the green battery in the chat, I want everyone to know that energy is everything. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but it can be transferred, right? So who's ready to have a good day? Who's ready to have a great day? Who's ready to have an amazing weekend? Because we are here today, right? We dropped our dreams in the chat, right? So the dreams that we have, the dreams that we are building, the dreams that we are working towards, the only thing in between those dreams is the confidence, is the belief, and is the commitment, right? I want those who aren't driving or even to go on your phones and type in the word battery, right? Type in the word battery. Everybody with me? I want you to type in the word battery on your keyboard right now, because there's something that's blocking us between our dreams, our goals, our visions. Type in the word battery, right? When you type in the word battery, you see 2 emojis. You see one that is filled up, green, lit, big energy, big body. And then you see one that is drained, one that is red. Red is powerful, but it's powerfully drained. I want everyone to throw the drain battery in the chat. Throw the drain battery in the chat. And let this be the last time we throw the drain battery in the chat, because I don't want to see it again. Throw the drain battery in the chat. Right. So you see, most of us allow ourselves to be drained like that first battery, like the battery we throwing in the chat, letting anyone speak to us any type of way, letting our goals or dreams get the best of us, or even just simply being our own enemy. You see, I'm talking to people who not only have tolerated enough, but how many of us have been in a conversation where it's not really pouring into us, but it's taken away from us? How many of us have been in a room or been in a certain environment where it's just not healthy? How many of us started going to the gym for 2 weeks or maybe even 2 days and then stopped? How many of us really get emotional when people don't pick up our phone call or people don't answer our texts? You see, that's all draining energy. And because energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but only transferred, we have to be that high energy. We have to be that high vibration. You see, I personally wasn't always the energy coach. I wasn't always getting up and being consistent with the gym. I used to sleep, believe it or not, I used to sleep till 2:30 p.m. Okay, because I thought, sleep is beauty. You gotta rest up. Ain't nobody bothering my peace. People knocking at my door. I thought they were interrupting my peace. I used to disappoint myself. I literally used to disappoint myself in order to please other people, because I didn't pay for someone's lunch, or because I didn't pay for someone's bill. I was a bad sister, or I was a bad girlfriend. You see, that's low vibrations. Feeling abandoned and When anyone left my life, when they were taken from my life, I felt as though they were taking away from me. They were taking everything that I was working towards. But no, that wasn't the case. It was the constant disbelief of myself. It was the constant, let me smoke some, let me drink some. That's going to get me back on top. That's going to get me back on top. Let me roll this. Let me pour up. Let me take a straight shot. You know, things that would make me feel better. But in all actuality, it was me. It was me. It was me choosing low vibe energy, low vibrations. It was me choosing low energy. It was me wanting to please everyone but myself. So how can I get my goals, my dreams, my aspirations when I'm working so hard on pleasing others and not pleasing myself? How can I bet on myself when I'm so focused on the low energy that I'm getting from everyone else around me? What people think, how they believe in me, how I show up, how I talk, how I look. That was all a part of it. But in order for me to feel better, in order for me to get that full battery, I had to know that you will not please everyone. And today we will understand that, and we will know that you will not please everyone. See, 6 months ago, I done started the best decision of my life, and I'm a completely different person. How I show up, how I feel, how I move, how I commit. Don't give me something to commit to, because I'm gonna go harder than you've ever seen, right? That efficiency, that environment, that energy, those the triple E's. I want to say it again, that environment, that energy, and that efficiency. The triple E's is what we lock into. And that's how we get on top for ourselves. That's how we bet on ourselves. That's how we commit to the dreams and everything that we've ever wanted, right? So being that I had to look myself in the mirror, we do our public speaking videos, but that is a 2-for-1, ladies and gentlemen. That is a 2-for-1, kings and queens. When we looking at ourselves in the mirror, we practicing our speech. We're also practicing our love for ourselves. We also practicing the culture for ourselves. We also practicing the energy for ourselves, right? You show up and you practice just like you perform. You don't practice less than what you perform. You don't practice less what you perform. You don't practice less than what you perform. You perform at your maximum every single time because you deserve it. You are powerful, right? And so you see my energy, listen, as I said, it cannot be created nor distorted, only converted from one form to another form. So yes, I have to write Post-it notes. I have to write Post-it notes on my mirror. I have to write Post-it notes in the bathroom. You know, Post-it notes that say never given to someone else's dream. Stop asking for answers, but create your answers. Create your goals. Create your dreams and accomplish them. And don't settle. I had to tell myself over and over and over again, don't settle. This is not the ordinary. What do we put in front of ordinary to get exactly what we want? Extra. And that's exactly what is extra every time. Every time. I don't got to rhyme. I don't got to spend the time to look at the rhymes. I'm going to be extra every single time because I am extraordinary. And I believe in that. And I believe in that energy, right? The key to the success is you. The key to the success is you. If the door is locked, unlock the key. Unleash the key, but the key is you. And so still to this very same day, now just getting in the gym, staying in the gym, okay? We don't get in the gym to go to the gym. We get in the gym to stay in the gym. And that's with our dreams. That's with our public speaking. That's with our platforms. That's with our business, right? It's 3 days out of the week. I'm working out, right? I'll turn it up to 4 days a week, right? 3 days a week that I'm eating no meat at all. When I say I could pack down a whole plate of ribs, with the extra sauce, with the sweet potato fry. Jesus, with the sweet potato fry. And I need an extra crispy. But I took 3 days out of the 7 days to say no meat, to give my body a different energy, to give it more vegetables, to give it more fruits, right? Because energy is created from natural habitats, natural beings on this earth, not just from us, but the naturalness, right? And so that's what we tapped into. And so being that my biggest struggle was the energy and being your own enemy at times, I really had to take a look at myself. So I want everyone to drop in the chat if you have ever been your own enemy, you know, your own enemy, feeling as though you're negotiating yourself out of your dreams. You're talking yourself away from everything you've ever loved. Anything of that nature, I need you to type, I am no longer my enemy. I am no longer my enemy. Today, on this very day, you are no longer your enemy. I need you to throw it in the chat because I'm no longer my energy. And I made it very clear and I'm not turning back, right? Let's get it. Let's get it. Absolutely. And so being that we're no longer our enemy, it feels good. And I want us to say it. I want us to say it. I want us to say it. I am no longer my enemy. So I need everybody to say it right now. I am no longer my enemy.
I am no longer my enemy.
No longer
I
my
am no
enemy.
longer my enemy.
Say it one more time.
I am
no
no
longer
longer
I
my
am
enemy.
no longer my
No
enemy.
longer
I'm not trying to let nothing, nobody hold me back.
I'm
Man,
no
y'all need to
longer
my
my
sister.
enemy.
Not
One
sir.
love.
I am no
Love.
longer
I
my
am
enemy.
no longer
No longer my enemy. I am no
Absolutely.
longer my enemy.
I used to
Absolutely.
get in my own way. But bless.
Absolutely. So as you are the key to your success and you not being your enemy, it's a green battery. That means it's go time. That means give it to me, give it to me. As we reach new levels, your requirements will change. Your charger will be different. How many of us get new phones, get new iPhones? Or I don't know about the Androids, but get new Androids and you got to get a new charger. The port is different, right? You need to update your charger, need to update what rejuvenates you, what puts you in a different path. No one will update it for you. You see, how many of us get the updated charger and we still trying to use the old charger? It's a little dented at the top and we want to hold on to as much as possible because we know this is long, strong, handy, and we've been had it for years and it's always held me through. How many of us is that? I want you to drop charger in the chat if you're ready for your new charger. I want you to drop charger in the chat if you're ready for that new energy, that new cycle, that new beginning, that new level, that new requirement, because you're different. You're no longer the same. You are no longer the same. You are charged up differently. Your energy, your environment, your circle, your momentum, your mindset, your public speaking, it is all recharged and rejuvenated, right? So how do you get that new life charger? How do you get that new life charger? How do you build your battery back? Okay, not just putting the battery in your back, but how do you build your battery back? Because we will be tested, right? We will be tested. We'll be taken down, but in order for us to get back, sometimes we do have to go down, right? We have to go down so that we're able to get to the higher level. And so that is where I come in as Jasmine Ruby. Okay, those is my governments, Jasmine Ruby, right? As your energy coach, I will not only rejuvenate you, but rejuvenate your mind, your soul, your spirit, because they're all intertwined. And they always will be intertwined to everything that we do, whether that's the business, whether that's the family, whether that's the self-love, whether that's the self-inspiration, whether that's the inspiration from around us, whether that's our mentorship. You see, we in a mentorship, but in order for us to really grasp the full mentorship, you have to show up for you. You have to come to the classes. You have to participate. The mentorship, we have the best mentors in the world. And I'm going to say it twice because you know it's nice. We have the best mentors in the world. But in order for us to grasp what they're throwing out there, we have to choose us. We have to choose the right charges behind us. We have to choose the right environment. We have to delegate the right energy to the right areas. And so to give you that raw, I'm going to help you recharge disappointing other people over disappointing yourself, right? There's no longer a moment where you're disappointing yourself for someone else. That's clip, that's done, data is done. It was nice to see it on Thursday, but today's Friday and it's finished. I want you to throw, it's finished in the chat because it's finished. We are no longer disappointing ourselves for other people, right? And what do I mean by that? Disappointment. What do I mean? Let's paint the picture. I'm talking about when we walk into rooms, when we walk into big rooms, you know what I'm saying? Big rooms that we go out, we fly out to these events. What should I say? How should I feel? What should I do? That's where the energy coach comes in. That's where we talking about what should you do? How should you feel? And you already know deep down inside, but it has to be unleashed. It has to be recharged in you. Turning your camera on for the best movie of your life. Not only figuratively, but literally, the camera's on the Zoom call. The camera's in your life. Put it on a fit so you embarrass them. Don't think twice about that fit. You look good in it. You look great in it. You look amazing in it. You have to work it, but that's the recharge that we need. That is the recharge that we need. Right? Our energy, when someone says something is wrong or something goes wrong, how long is it going to affect you? Somebody cut you off in traffic, now you mad. Now you mad. You want to speed up. You want to follow them. You want to do all that. But taking it down from draining your battery to 20%. If somebody gets you upset, you were once at a 95 or 100, and now they draining you down to a 20, getting you out of character. How about let's work on getting only down to 90 or maybe even 95%, right? Really not letting someone take that energy away from you, because it can be delegated back into your business, back into your mindset, back into your life, back into your love. That's where the recharge is. That's where the recharge is. Committing to your choices on the energy behind your new standard. We say we have a new standard. We say we want to be with the 1%ers. We say we want to be popping champagne. We want to be in the sections. We want to be with the Lambos, with the X, Y, and Z. But something happens and we fall off. We don't realize that we deserve much more than what we currently have. You see, that's the recharge we need. That new standard, it grows every single day, but we have to remember, we have to remind, and we have to reinforce. That's the charger we need, right? And so how not to revert to the drained battery, but to build back your blessings. We're not only building back the battery, but we building back your blessings. When your battery is full, your blessings and abundance pour. They rain down on me. Let your love just fall like raindrops rain. That's the one. That's the one, Daniel's son. In order for us to do that, we have to remember. We have to remember, we have to reinforce, and we have to recharge. So whatever rejuvenation or recharging looks like to you, it needs to look different. It does look different because you are different. You are no longer the same person. You are no longer the best kept secret, right? And so I want to know, I really want to know, what have you tolerated in the past? I want you to raise your virtual hands, right? I want to know, what have you tolerated in the past? But today, August 18th, 2023, you are done and no longer tolerating. What's something that's been draining your battery? Something that takes you out of character for too long? Something that distracts you from your goals for too long? We are dwindling on it for hours. Hours! You get in an argument, you speaking to somebody, and you upset for the whole day. That's 24 hours taken away from your business, taken away from your love, taken away from your life. What is it? I want to know. I need y'all to raise your virtual hands. Let's go. Raise your virtual hands, because in order for this to really hit, we need to talk about it, because August 18, 2023 is done. It's done with. Let's go. Turn me up. Turn me up. Y'all know y'all body. Don't do that. Don't do that. Queen Latifah. Oh, y'all. Queen Latifah, where you at? Hold on. Let me bring you up. Let's go. Talk to us. Talk to us.
Peace, family. Oh my God, Jazz, thank you. Like, you don't understand. Like, I needed to hear this because I have been contemplating on this move for so long. I'm just tired of people that get in partnership with me and is just using my energy, using my ideas, and don't feel the need that they have to do their part. And since doing Shaky's budgeting, I'm just like canceling everything. Like, nope, I'm no longer having a bad relationship with my finance. And I told my partner, like, look, I'm not doing this anymore. And you need to step up to the plate. And today I'm canceling everything. I don't care. I'm worrying about me. I'm canceling everything. Nada.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jeff.
Absolutely, Queen. Nada. Nothing else matters besides those goals. Listen, what did Steve Harvey? No, was it Rick Ross? It was Rick Ross. Listen, he said, what did he say? He said, I'm not taking anything personal besides my goals. So when you say nothing done, data is done, it's done. And don't look back on it, right? Get what you need to get done, because in the end, in the long run, that longevity, that sustainability comes from that one choice you made, that one choice you made to say no. So I'm so proud of you, Queen. I'm so proud of you showing up, just glowing in your energy, glowing on this beautiful day. And we are so grateful for you, Queen. We staying locked in, and just congratulations again for choosing you on this beautiful, beautiful day. Blessings, Queen. Blessings. All right, Queen Angela. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Where you at, Queen?
I'm trying to squeeze in these opportunities to practice.
Hold on. Stop. You what? Re-say it again.
I am using these opportunities to practice.
Amen.
Trying. I know. I'm doing it. For me, it's that transfer. It's real, Jasmine, because I called my insurance lady about the restoration on my water thing. She went off, and I said, I reacted for a second. I didn't get mad, but I said, why am I talking to her like that? There's a transfer, and I said, I will no longer let anyone else's day become my bad moment. And then it set the tone. Yeah, at the end of her conversation, I was preoccupied with what I didn't say, but I did the right thing. I just stopped. I didn't do any more response. So I don't want any more vampires to steal my energy. This is a lot of work for me, but I need all of this work, so I don't have time to give it away or to transport or to allow someone to suck me dry.
Absolutely, absolutely, Queen. I'm so proud of you. Just committing to having the right energy, committing to having the right commitment, right? Because you're not allowing someone to take all that's away from you. Instead, you're recharging it into you. Into you. Your full day is about you. It's about your business, about your success, about everything you've ever wanted. And you're grabbing it by the neck and you choking it up and saying, that's mine. Amazing, Queen. We love it, Queen. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Let's get it, King Bruce. King Bruce in the building. You heard?
Man, Jasmine, I don't, man. If Coach Crew don't put you on more, I don't know what's going on. You know, I'm just like, I got my hands up right now, but man, just impactful. So I've learned just to not take everything personal. Like at the end of the day, people are just going through what they're going through. It has nothing to do with you. So I just smile and just laugh on the inside and just, you know, hold that peace and that positivity for me, you know, because I know where I'm going. So it's about self-confidence. It's about just believing in what you got going on and don't let nobody take your thunder. So just be you at the end of the day.
Absolutely, King. Absolutely. Show some love to King Bruce in the chat. Show some love. All right, we're going to take one more hand up. Let's see. Let's see. Queen Drea. Come through, Queen Drea. Talk to me, Queen Drea. We can't hear you, Queen. You still muted.
Sorry, y'all. I was typing in the chat. So I will no longer keep quiet for the sake of not wanting to create an argument if something is bothering me.
Wow, that's powerful, Queen. And just choosing the fact that you know how to align which energy to put into that conversation, right? Maybe not matching them at their max, maybe not matching them at their medium, but really choosing and identifying how to choose that right energy. That's what's really going to set you apart, right? So we are so grateful for you. And just like Coach Crew said, the growth is immaculate. Today, every single day, it's giving 10% better. She said, what's 1%? Get that out of here, right? Get that out of here.
It's real time at this point. Real
it's
time.
Real
I'm doing
time.
the work.
Every day and in every way, Queen. So we love you. And yes, that delegation and energy, we definitely going to tap in, y'all. And we're going to hand it over. Send some love to Drea in the chat. Send some love to Drea in the chat. Yes, y'all. Yes. So we are going to hand it over to Coach Crew. As y'all know, I am your energy coach. Higher benefits, higher being, higher benefits. I do have my one-on-one energy booster calls. We'll throw that in the chat. And we are just grateful to have you here today. So show some love to yourselves. Clap it up, snap it up for yourselves. And let's get it going.
All right. Great stuff. If y'all thought that was great, drop those battery emojis in the chat. Let us know. Drop those battery emojis in the chat. If you thought Jasmine gave you that energy smoothie, drop that battery emoji in the chat. Drop some of them smoothies in the chat. So what I want to do right now is I want to turn the attention to John. So once again, remember, this is a family affair, y'all. So we're going to add our value in it. We're going to close up pretty much by 9:40. So let's try to get this. Let's kind of get this going. So where's John at? Bring John up on the screen real fast, Jasmine. So once again, as you're looking right at these individuals who are coming up here and sharing love, they weren't always like this on camera. But I want you to know you've been this way in your heart. You've been this person in your heart. You know, this is a way to get out of your own way. Get out of your comfort zone. Get in the discomfort zone. The discomfort zone is where you start to get benefits. The comfort zone is where you start to fall. Please understand that with community and environment, your life can go to the next level. Everybody put next level in the chat. If you're looking to go to the next level, if you're looking to climb higher, right? We're tired of working harder because we know a lot of people who work hard and they are still in the same position or a worse position, or they're miserable, but they tell you to work hard. See, I understand what they mean. They mean put in that work. You got to put in that pain, right? So you can get that reward. But we want to work higher. Everybody put higher in the chat. We want to work higher. That's how you get to the next level. We want to work higher. John is a person that's going to help you work higher. John is a person that's going to help you get to the next level. See, this is a guy who has expertise in the corporate world, worked for different governments, and actually put it this way. This guy has been around millions of dollars, right? Programs that's worth millions of dollars. So millions of transactions. This dude is literally one of the gurus when it comes to understanding strategy, understanding how to put yourself in a position of power. So that way you can move to that next level in your life, in your career, inside of your 9-to-5 or your corporate world, right? Just understand if you're a career professional right now, how many career professionals we got? If we got career professionals, put a 1 in the chat. Also, Moya, I see Jasmine's link. Can you drop Jasmine's link as we go? If you're a career professional, you definitely want to listen up to this, because what my guy John is going to do, he's going to help elevate you. First, he's going to give you that motivation, but he's going to help elevate you to that next level. So that way you can get the life you truly deserve. So I need everybody to unmute right now. And I need you to give it up for one of the best reinforcers, especially when it comes to reinventing or reinforcing the messaging, right? So please understand that this guy is amazing and you are amazing, but I want y'all to show some love to King John.
Let's go,
John. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it.
Let's get it, John. Let's get it.
Let's
Let's
get it.
John, let's get it. King John.
John.
King John, let's get it.
It's all right, John. Let's go.
Okay. King John, you are amazing. You are amazing.
Let's go, John.
Yes, John.
We ready, John. We ready.
Love you,
Let's
King.
get
We
it.
love
Go on,
Come
John.
with it. Come with
That's right.
it.
Tap in.
You
Tap
gonna
in,
reinforce
John.
us now.
Come on now.
Cry, man. Look, I'm the only one that can make John cry up here. No, I'm joking, but go ahead. Go ahead, John. Unmute yourself.
Y'all gotta bear with me, family. Y'all gotta bear with me. 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 How many of y'all want a promotion in life? Jasmine talked about dreams. She talked about goals. She talked about energy and also talked about commitment. One of the things that Coach Cruz said is that we got to get in the discomfort zone. See, y'all, I came from poverty. That's all I know. South side of Chicago. I'm going to tell y'all a little story. When I was a little boy, my mother got a phone call. She's on the phone. She's like, no. And my mother picks up. And a relative called. And the relative says to my mother, she says, you know what? You and your family are the most poorest people in our family. My mother stopped and she was like, what? She said, you heard me. You and your family, your boys, your husband, y'all are the poorest people in our family. Y'all are so poor that you need to pray to God to give you all the letters in the word to spell the word poor. My mother stopped. My mother was in tears. She threw the phone. My mother came to my father and she said, you know what? At this conversation, my dad said, sit down. He said, what? He said, sit down. My father grabbed the Bible. He said, look at the scripture. Look at 1 Samuel. Look at that story. Then my father took that Bible and he pointed toward the ceiling. And my dad said, God, I got a 4th grade education. I need you. If you are real, I need you to respond to my family right now. I serve you. My family is going to serve you. My children, I'm going to have them acknowledge you, and you shall direct their paths. I need you to give my children favor with both God and man. I need you to have your angels charge over my sons to keep them in all their ways. I can't do it by myself because I only have a 4th grade education. See, my father was a public speaker. My father closed his eyes. He opened his eyes up, and there's an audience looking at my dad as my dad was speaking. My dad looked up, and there was a bunch of cockroaches. Over here, over here, over here, over there. My father looking at cockroaches everywhere. My father grabbed the Bible, and I stopped and I looked and said, Dad, you going to beat the cockroaches with the Bible? He said, no. He said, oh, y'all going to kill the cockroaches. So we run around everybody. We said, run around killing cockroaches everywhere. You see, we couldn't afford an alarm back in those days. The way that we did is my mother and father, 5 in the morning, boom, they're hitting the wall because they're hitting cockroaches. That's what woke us up. But something that my mother and father did When they would get us up at 5 in the morning, they would speak over our lives. Coach Crew talked about speaking, unleashing your voice. My mother and father would stand over us. They said, God shall direct your paths. God shall give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. Guys, I dealt with gangbangers. My mother would say, you know what? God should give his angels to keep charge over you. I'm going to tell you, drive-by shootings, I dealt with it. A lot of my boys have been killed. My mother said, God should give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. Almost got shot in the head. A bullet missed my head by 5 inches. My mother said, God shall keep you in all your ways. I went to college. I had no money. I supplied my needs. I told myself, I'm like, I got to try this thing. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to dedicate myself to God. I'm going to work on my communication skills. I love what Tawana said. I did the same exact thing she did. I took a dictionary. I began to enunciate the words because I need to work on my communication. And I'm going to tell you what God did in my life. I said, God, I'm going to meditate on your word like my dad did, just like Coach Crew told us to do this week. I said, God, I'm going to dedicate myself to you. I'm going to dedicate myself to my life. I'm going to dedicate myself to my craft. I said, God, I'm going to work on my communication. I'm working on my communication to you. I'm working on communication to myself. Coach Crew talks about affirmations. I have to affirm myself. But I'm also going to work on my communication to my enemies. The enemies that are unseen. The enemies that are in the scene. Those in the workplace. Those in my family. There's meditation. There's dedication. There's communication. And then there's elevation. I'm going to give you a small sample of what God did in my life. I want to test God for myself. Because I came from the south side of Chicago. Many of us are coming from situations that we've been in, we're not proud about. We made it this far. Try what Coach Crew was telling you. I tried it. It's the testimony of my life. I meditated. I dedicated myself to God. I dedicated myself to me. I dedicated to speaking to my enemies. When they spoke yin yang crap to me, I said, I'm going to rise above that. To those who look like me, to those who did not look like me, I told them, I'm going to rise. A person said to me one day, he said, John, I noticed something about you. No matter what people do to you, for some odd reason, you rise. I don't know if you believe in God, but whatever you believe in, I need to do what you're doing. For some odd reason, you rise. God said he would direct my paths. My father spoke it, my mother spoke it. This is the truth. I'm going to go through this real quick. About the name. Either I know them personally, I know people that know them, I've been in meetings with them, or I've been with people that know them. Some kind of way we got connections. God introduced me to Mr. T. From there I met Jennifer Hudson's music coach. From there I met Sinbad. From there I met Sherry Shepherd. From there R. Kelly tried to sign me. From there I met Chance the Rapper and his family. I knew him even before he was Chance the Rapper. I met Little Rail. I was in situations with Kim Kardashian. I met news anchors. I met Congress people. I met presidents. I had me to pray for presidents in other countries. I met Fortune 500s, presidents and CEOs, Fortune 100s. Then God blessed me and I met Crew, met Ramel. I thank Jesus for that. If you want a promotion, put a ladder in the chat. If you want a promotion, put a ladder in the chat. Many of you want to go up. You want to go up that ladder, but sometimes it's something unseen that's fighting you. That's why you got to speak it. The unseen responds to what comes out of your mouth. God responds to what comes out of your mouth. Angels respond to what comes out of your mouth. You got to speak it. Meditate on it. Believe it. And God will do it. I'm going to give you 3 points to look at for promotion. Number 1, maintain a relationship with God. Maintain a relationship with yourself. Coach Crew said, be the best version of yourself. Number 2, be cool with your co-workers, but build a bond with your bosses. Be cool with your co-workers. Build a bond with your bosses. It's good to be friends or have these relationships with co-workers. But guys, if you want to elevate, you gotta build a bond with your bosses. The last thing I'm gonna give you on that. Take instructions from those who have the power to promote you. Sometimes in the workplace, what people do, They try to tell you to do this, do this, do that. They may be well liked. People may look up to them. People may respect them, but don't take instructions from them. When you go to work, take instructions from the one who has the ability to promote you. Because when it's time for promotion, they look for people that will listen to them. My dad told me to go to my Bible. I looked at the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verses 2 through 7, in the Message Bible. I'm going to rephrase this really quickly, as best as I can. Number one, it says to do what your king commands. Do what your manager commands. If you work for the Mailbox Academy, if somebody else is telling you something to do that Ramel or crew did not tell you to do, don't do it. Take a note down, bring it to crew. Same thing in the workplace. If somebody tells you to do something, if it takes you away from what your boss tells you to do, take a note of it, bring it to your boss, but make sure you do what your boss tells you to do. Second thing that scripture says, don't back out of your task when it's unpleasant. Sometimes your boss will test you. Crew talked about that word this week. Sometimes your boss will test you. But in that word, that scripture tells you, don't back out when it's unpleasant. The Bible says you're serving his pleasure or her pleasure and not yours. That scripture also says the king or the manager has the last word. Carry out their orders. It also says the wise person obeys promptly and accurately. Those are a few things I'm sharing with you. I wasn't always a coach, guys. I told you, I came from poverty. But like Coach Cruz says, poverty is a prelude to your prosperity. Your pain is your power. You need pain before prosperity. Y'all, I'm not just a coach. I'm also your partner. It's not about me. It's about we. I specialize in meditation. I specialize in promotion. Just like Coach Cruz was saying this whole week, and you'll hear this in the Mailbox Millionaire program, it starts with your mind. You speak what you believe. Before elevation comes meditation. I love y'all. If you got a question, if you want promotion in life, I want you to put your hands up. If you want to talk about any of this stuff, please put your hands up. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Please put your hands up. If there's anything I could do to help, any questions I could answer, anything I could do. If I don't know, I'll write it down so I can find an answer for you. But please put your hands up. I love you, family.
Let's get it. Let's get it. John, King John. We have Ebony to start. Talk to us, Ebony. Let's go.
Thank you, John. Thank you. What you said about build a relationship with your coworkers and build a bond with your boss. Yeah, that sent chills down my arms. My boss is very difficult to deal with, and I try to find different ways to kind of like deal with her. But at the end of the day, she is my boss, and so she give me direction, and I have to follow that direction. I just have a disconnect with her because she says some of the wildest things to me. Like literally, the other day, I had 2 incidents going on at my 2 clinics that I run at the same time, and I text her like, "This is what I'm going through this morning." And she called me, and her reply was like, "How is it going? Is your day getting better? Do you still like being a manager?" And I'm like, "What?" Yeah. I'm like, "Yes, I still like being a manager, but I'm ready to get to that director level. I'm done managing the ancillary staff, and I want to manage supervisors and managers to help them build their team." And she was like, "Well, maybe you should get into human resources." I'm saying, "What? Like, you want me to apply for human resources?" I'm a little confused. So it's hard to try to build a bond with someone who don't get it. So how I do that? She don't get it. She don't get.
Every my sister, I thank God for you. And I thank God you shared that story. I don't have time to get into it now, but I will share something with you. One of my supervisors said a bunch of racist stuff about me, got across 5 different states, and people looked at me a certain way based on the things that he said. I was really mad, and the vice president from Sprint saw me one day. He said, "What's up, young brother? What's going on with you?" I said, "You know what? I'm pissed off. My boss did this. My boss said this." Blah, blah, blah. And he looked at me in the eye, and he said, "Young brother, don't serve him. Serve the function. Serve the role." I said, "What? He did this." Blah, blah, blah. He said, "John, serve the function. Serve the role." He said, "That man has the power to promote you." Let me tell you something. I went back and did what he told me to do. The following week, I got a call from Washington, D.C. They've been looking around the whole country for somebody to have my skill set. Because I chose to respect my boss, he gave my name up. I flew to Washington, D.C., and God allowed me to do a project that led the country and led the whole world. Respect the function. Don't worry about the person. Respect the function. Follow the instructions. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Love you, Ebony. Love you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Show Queen Ebony some love in the chat. King Reginald, shine your light. King, shine your light.
How you doing? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Welcome, my brother.
Man, how you doing, John? Man, you got $1 billion voice. Man, I just want to thank you for encouraging us. And man, God is definitely gonna use you in this season. So man, I'm also a man of God, and man, God is awesome. So God just been telling me in this season, man, open up your mouth. I be like, God, sometimes I don't really want to open up my mouth. He told me as soon as I start opening up my mouth, that's when millions and stuff is gonna start flowing. And also, man, I love your story. And also, Miles Monroe changed my life. He said, God, why did you make me poor? And God told him, I didn't make anybody poor or rich. People get poor or rich by the decisions that they make. So a lot of people think that God is making us poor, but that's a lie. We control. God gave us free will, so it's up to us. God could have made us poor and just let us stay in one state, but He gave us free will so we can do what we're supposed to do. But it's on us. But man, I just want to thank you for continuing to just encouraging us and blessing us. And also, I woke up with my eyes swole the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna make these videos anyway. I don't care if my eyes swole. I don't care what people think about me. I got to do this for my family because God called me to be a billionaire so I can bless people. So man, I'm just pumped up. This community has really got my confidence up. I went in the studio a couple of days ago, and I can change the way that I'm speaking, the way that with my confidence, everything's flowing. So man, I just thank this community, this community, and man, God bless everybody on this call.
Reginald, my brother, man, I love hearing that, dude. I got a question for you. Have you tapped in the coach crew? Are you in a public speaking class?
I am. I bought the book, so I'm ready to go, man. I just gotta get everything in order, man. I've been just buying all these mentorships, programs and stuff. I've been learning a lot and stuff, but I just gotta get locked into really one mentorship because I'm in about 5 mentorships right now, and it's worth the money, but I just gotta get focused and locked in on one thing.
What I understand about you, you're coaching people now. I want you to get locked into the Mailbox Millionaires Academy. I want you to get locked in the coach crew. One of the blessings of my life is who came across my life. One of the things a coach crew does is going to take us. It sounds like you've been going through preparation. You're on your way to elevation. I hear you and I see you. I've been watching you for several weeks, man. So I want you to endeavor in the work of becoming a future coach, okay?
Yes, sir.
You got it on the inside of you. You're doing a preparation that comes before the elevation. And you're ready to go up, my brother. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Love you, my brother.
Amen. Show King Reginald some love in the chat. Show King Reginald some love in the chat. Danielle, coach.
Leave me till last, Jazz. Let them go. I'll go last.
I'll
go last.
You think it was okay? Look that. Put it back. Queen Angela, come through. Shine your light, Queen Angela.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm mindful of the time. John, every time you speak, I just get these chills. I say, Lord, I know that's you. But your story is, what can I say? It makes me speechless. I was like, dang. So if whatever sauce is in you, the ingredients are stirred in right, what has produced that product, you're in the league of your own, man. And I appreciate crew coach. Thank you for having John on team. I mean, everybody, you guys, we all have a certain something that you're pouring into me. Y'all don't understand. When he talks about relationships, John, when you talked about coworkers and the bond with your boss, you're not my coworker. I don't have coworkers anymore because I retired because I said enough is enough. But in being in a community where people are intentional about being a better version of themselves, I think that was mentioned this morning. I see you, I hear you, I hear Chandra. All I'm saying is that in this thing about relationships and taking instructions from those, that means for me, taking instruction means in listening and being intentional about a message that's going to come through, that's going to elevate me. I didn't get preparation was elevation. I didn't connect it, I didn't understand. I just want you to know that what you spoke today resonated with me big time. And what people are saying, again, I'm a sponge. I was at my notes right here. And I read these things, I reread them, and make a long story short, I just want to say thank you and relate. But like, I don't have a team, so to speak. So I'm building this team, and all of you are a part of an ingredient that I'm writing down as my blueprint to figure out the best version of myself. So I just wanted to say thank you. I really just wanted to say thank you, and building relationships with people, not that so much matter, but have a message that really is going to help me elevate. And I'm humble. So thank you so much, John.
Angela, I love you. And I'm gonna ask you a question. You're gonna give me the right answer. You know God, right?
Yes, I do.
So you got a whole team behind you, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So what I want you to do, I want you to meditate. You and I can follow back up about the scriptures to meditate, but I want you to meditate, okay? When you spend time with God and when you're praying, I want you to write down the ideas that come to you, okay?
Yes.
Write them down. Don't take them for granted. Also, as you're in the Mailbox Millionaires Academy, you're writing down and taking notes, right? That's the preparation before your elevation. So what you're going to do is you're going to take those notes that you write down, right? You're going to turn them into tasks, right? You're going to start performing and executing those tasks, right?
Yes.
You're going to assign a different day and a certain amount of time to each task, right? Those tasks that you write down, based on the notes that you document,
yes,
those are the steps that God has given you to elevate. You're in the right community at the right time with the right people. Stay locked in, okay?
Yes.
I love you.
God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely. Show Queen Angela some love in the chat. We love you so much, Queen. Queen Latifah, come through, shine your light.
Peace, family. Thank you, John. Like, thank you, Jazz. Like, this morning, I definitely needed to hear these words of encouragement. I know Wednesday I missed a call because I was not feeling good, but I told myself I'm gonna get on this call this morning. I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna listen. And I realized that coming back to the Love Plus group has been the best decision I ever made. This year, I have built a stronger connection with God. I let go of fear of telling people that I'm in real estate because I was always worrying about what they're gonna think or what question they're gonna ask me and how I'm gonna respond. And when I really let go of that fear, and when John mentioned about building bond with your bosses, one of my boss gave me a lead to work with him into closing a deal. And I looked and said, wow, okay, God, that was you. And even though the deal didn't go in the right way of me closing, I still build back a buyer that I lost contact with. So now I'm still building more connections. And I realize that I have to stop worrying about other people. And every day before I talk to anybody, I always have a conversation with God. I always read Psalm 5 and then I stop at reading that Psalms 105 and then I meditate for 10 minutes. And this has been getting better over time. And I realized that I have to really let go of people that are no longer serving me. Like I'm draining myself when I'm constantly pouring into people. And it's because I was afraid of, oh, this group I'm part of is going to say something. And I just got to say, like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm in the right group where people is gonna constantly pour into me and I'm gonna constantly pour into them because it's the same energy that we're exchanging. And I want to be filled every single day. And I appreciate you guys and I love you guys. You guys are like my family. Like I don't want to say my extended family. No, you guys are my family. So thank you.
Oh, I thank God for you. I'm gonna give you two things. I love this. I'm celebrating internally, externally. I love it. I love it. I love it. For you, the Bible says, "Give it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, running over, shall make them to your bosom." Right? Your relationships, as you're building new relationships, some of the closest relationships to you, choose the type of people that give like you do. You pour into others. Choose relationships of people that also pour and watch them pour back into you. That's number one. Number two, something to share also. I don't know why, but for you, I just see something. I want you, when you deal with loans, when you deal with banks, get to know the branch manager, get to know the presidents. When you go to the grocery store, get to know the store manager. When you go to the restaurants, get to know the food. God is going to give you favor with them. You have a person, somebody, the smiles when they open the doors for you. Choose relationships with those that and choose relationships with those you can pour back into.
Thank you, John.
Absolutely. Thank you, Queen Latifah. We have the last two hands up here. We got Kira. Come through. Shine your light, Kira.
Hey, John. Thank you for that. When you said that, I think you said it was your aunt or something like that, that said to her own sister that, you know, you are so poor that y'all can't even like afford the letters. Like that was crazy. And like, look how far you came, right? Like, look how far you've come. I just wanted to say, I think it was Ebony who said something about like having a difficult relationship with her boss. But you said to work for like the role, right? I don't have a difficult relationship with my bosses, but I don't like them at all. Like they're very passive aggressive. They don't know I don't like them, but what I will say is that I serve my role, and because I serve my role, I was able to be promoted 3 times within my organization, right? When certain jobs come up, my name is always thrown in the hat because I serve my role. So yeah, I just wanted to say that I could really, you know, attest to that, and that I just follow the instructions. And so when I'm meeting different people within my organization or external organizations, my reputation supersedes me. So because these 2 people speak so highly of me, so before I even get into a room, people already know who I am because of my work ethic and serving, you know, my function, my role. So Ebony, just keep your head up and you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there.
Look, drop the mic, Kira, and don't say it. Thank you, sweetheart.
Absolutely, absolutely, Queen. Thank you so much for sharing. And we see your growth, Queen. We see it. All right, let's go, King Nicholson. Tanya Light King.
Yes. Peace, Ebony, peace, John. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah. It's been a while. I've been missing the classes, going through a lot. I can relate to John, you know, East Flatbush, Brooklyn, rats, roaches, you know, been through it all pretty much. Miss Ebony, you know, you Queen, you was talking about the low battery thing. I'm sharing with the family right now. I just got a temporary restraining order put, you know, filed against me in Jersey. My sister. Okay, we got the same parents. My mom passed away just a couple of months ago. She treated my mother like crap, and because of that, my mother decided not to put her on the last will and testament. So she was getting at me really crazy. So I have a way with words when somebody attacks. So I attack you back 100 times worse than you attack me. So she couldn't handle that. So she got me in court. Now they got a restraining order against me. I could go on and on. I lost my mother last year, 2 back-to-back trucking accidents. I've been out of work since then. Lord works in mysterious ways. That's how I was able to pull and push my mother into my car, take her to the cancer unit, the cancer unit hospitals and all of that kind of stuff and everything else. While I'm doing everything for my mother, everybody's mad at me because she's leaving me most of the bag. I didn't even care about no bag. It was about the love for my mom. You understand? I'm the only son. It's 4 girls, and everybody wanted me to fail and fall and everything else. Meanwhile, I got an LLC. I'm trying to, you know, break out of I feel like the devil got his foot on my neck, right? So I can't really focus the way I want to focus on what I know my God-given abilities are, right? So I'm listening to the sister that just says Psalms 5:105, and I got my Bible right here, and I'm listening to John. John is so moving, and you're like the surgeon, Queen Ebony, with the energy, energy efficiency environment that you was talking about. But it's just been so hard for me, right? Right now, I'm almost 4 months. My mother's house is almost 4 months in the rears. So I just now got the house, one of the apartments renovated to rent it out. I got to do the top. It's just I don't get no time to even catch my breath. So as far as jobs, I just turned 52. I must have had about 100 jobs, right? Because either I get fired or I leave because, I have a temper problem, right? Because I give it my all, I give it everything I got, and at the end of the day, I still get treated like boo-boo under somebody's shoe. So, these are the things I'm struggling with. I'm trying to break free of the devil. I'm trying to be everything I'm supposed to be in life, but it's just so much going on. It's all like, and I'm about to come into a couple of dollars from the 2 back-to-back accidents, right? But I feel like the devil's gonna try to find a way to take it from me. You know what I mean? It's a lot, Queen Ebony, and I'm sharing with the family right now, right? I just need to. I need to break free. I've been baptized 3 times, y'all. 3 times. All right. And I tried to block that sister that I was talking to y'all about, right?
Yeah.
I tried to block her. She used other texts, other cell phone numbers to get at me, right?
Yeah.
And then I just couldn't take it anymore. So then I spazzed on her, right?
Of course.
Once I did that, it was too much for her. Now I'm gonna follow TRO on him, right? So it's a lot going on, brother.
You said you got baptized 3 times, right?
I did, brother, but I'm
Let
still.
That's the question. Was it cold or was it hot?
I felt cool and chilly a couple of, every time, but I'm still where I'm at right now, man.
You've been baptized in fire, right?
Yeah.
Circumstances burning you up, right?
Yes.
How are diamonds made?
Pressure.
And heat, right?
And heat.
And God making you a diamond, my brother? Isn't God making you a diamond?
I'm just, it's a lot, man.
So check this out, man. Number one, I'll tell you that I love you. I love your family. I want you to reach out to me on my WhatsApp, okay? What the devil cannot annihilate, he accelerates, okay? Instead, you got baptized 3 times. Execution is not your problem. Tenacity is not your problem. What the devil cannot annihilate, the devil accelerates. You don't even have time for yourself, right? So when you reach out to me about Plus app, why don't you just give me a number and talk to you about how I meditate? Because I went through a crazy situation with somebody too. And the only way I was able to get through it, I had to work on this first. Somebody shared something with me, and this is simple for all minorities. Don't ever allow them to see you blow up. Blow up. Don't let nobody see you blow up. Okay?
Amen.
What the devil wants to annihilate, accelerates. Hit me up on Love Plus, okay?
Hit you up on what? What is
the
that?
Love Plus app. The Love Plus app.
Love Bus app.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Thank you.
Thank you,
Coach John.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
brother.
And I just want to say thank you for sharing, King Nicholson, because you just said something. You said I'm in the same place, or I'm still here, I'm still in the same area, I'm still in the same struggle, the same environment, the same energy. But last week you didn't share the way you're sharing this week. The week before you didn't do this. So you're no longer in the same space. You're no longer in the same mindset. You're no longer in the same energy. The devil can work all he wants. The devil will put in overtime regardless, but it's about your language. It's about your mindset. It's about what you know will happen. So you coming into that money, you coming into whatever you coming with, you know that it will only be great. You know that only great things happen to you because you are a great person. You are not the same person as last week. You're not the same person as last month. You're not the same person that got the restraining order. You're not the same person that blew up. You are a different person because you're showing up here now on the call. That's different than what you would have did yesterday, different what you would have did last week, and different what you would have did last month. It's about your mindset and about your language and what you choose to put energy into. So you put in the energy into your positivity and reinforcing that it's positive, reinforcing that it's powerful for you. That's how you overcome and become different, because you are different. You're no longer the same king. You were always a king, but you're not the same one. This is different. You're here now, you're speaking on it, and you know that things are changing. So we are just so grateful for you to speak. We love you. We love you, King.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I love y'all too. Thank you very much for your support.
And Nick, I want you to also reach out to Danielle on the Love Plus app, our clarity counselor. One of the things, one of the challenges that we have, we're angry and frustrated, and we need direction. She's a good person to talk to also about this. So let's reach out to Danielle also, okay?
I'll do that. The
All right,
love bus.
we love you. Yep, we love you.
King, we love you. We love you. Stay close to the family. We got you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
I appreciate.
Absolutely, King. I'm gonna bring up these coaches here, and we are going to wrap this beautiful morning up. It's only morning. I don't feel like I got every juice and meal I need for the day. Like I'm ready to go back to like sleep. I done did the whole day now. I'm good. Like if we want to have Coach Vanessa, and then our clarity counselor is gonna wrap us whole, wrap us swole. Queen Vanessa, how we doing?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. So I just want to say a few things to King Nicholas, if he will let me. So while he was speaking, I was looking at his face because I do face mapping also. And what I'm seeing his eyes, under his eyes is puffy. So that means he's retaining water in his kidney. So, King Nicholas, what I'm saying to you right now, you have to take care of that, because the kidney, the heart, and the liver works together. And with the stress that you're going through with your situation and your kidney, so because you're retaining water, if you go to sleep flat, if you're sleeping flat, you can have a heart attack, right? So what you need to do is to get nettle seed, NETTLE seed.
NETTLE seed.
Can you put in the chat, Vanessa?
Got it. Thank you.
You get the nettle seed and you boil it and you drink it throughout the day as water, so that what nettle seed does, it starts working on your kidney to fix your kidney, right? Okay. Because like I said, right now, your kidney and your heart is compromised. One, because you're retaining water. Two, because you're going through all that stress, and the kidney, the heart, and the liver works together. Please, my brother, we want to have you here, so you have to take care of your health.
Thank you. I will. Thank you very much.
Amen. Thank you, Queen Vanessa. Amen. That was powerful. I'm about to look that up myself. Need to see. Okay. All right, Queen Danielle, make us whole, make us right, make us tight, wrap us up on this beautiful, beautiful morning.
Hello, beautiful family. Nicholson, thank you so much for being so vulnerable and sharing and talking about what's going on with you. I don't know if you're able to talk to anybody else, but We are family. So thank you so much for sharing. Queen Vanessa, you got me remembering about my nettle seed. So I got to do it. It's real because she has helped me so much. But I just want to say, let's go. Oh my God. Jazz and John, let's go. I was about to come out of my chair. Jazz. Oh, I was trying to just hold back the tears. Queen, thank you so much. Like, you poured so much into me today. I have got my energy smoothie. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get on that plane. We're going to party up this weekend. Yes, ma'am. King John, you already know. You have helped me through the toughest times in your toughest times. I am so grateful to see you, to hear you, to feel you. Oh, thank you so much. This community is everything to me. All of you here, thank you for showing up, for loving on yourself, for believing in yourself, for walking in your power, to becoming who you are, to moving forward in that vision, even if you don't see it, even if you have that little bit of doubt and belief in yourself. Keep moving forward. You have to, don't stop. You may not be able to see the vision clearly, but you know you have the vision. Do not stop. It is on you. You got this. That's all I got to say. I know we got to close up. I love you guys so much.
Absolutely, Queen. Thank you so much to our beautiful, beautiful Clarity Counselor. Okay, we have our vegan V in the building. Listen, everything that we've taken today, everything that we've reinforced and recharged. Oh, I love that. We JJ John, we reinforcing and recharging. Like, don't play with it. Don't play with it. This is our lifestyle. Everything we do is a lifestyle. We don't do it just for fun. We don't do it just for the season. Every season is our season. That means everything we commit to, everything we lock into, everything that we love is our lifestyle. So make the best of our lifestyles by being committed, by recharging, by reinforcing, by having clarity, by having accountability, by having health, because health is wealth, y'all. So if y'all have any questions or y'all need the time, we have our one-on-one calls. We'll drop the links in the chat as well, but please get acclimated with that Luhv Plus app. And we look forward to seeing each and every single one of y'all Monday morning, bright and early. Have a blessed weekend. Everything that you do this weekend, may it be intentional, and don't let nobody then stop your energy or come out your character. Only the energy you have is for you and your business and your lifestyle. So we love y'all. Y'all have a great day, even more blessed weekend. Nico, can you take us out with one of your Thug Thizzle drop the beat DJ?
It's not over until I win. It's not over. It's not over until I win. It's not over. It's not over until I win. It's not over. It's not over until I win.
I like that. It's not over until I win. I guess we done won because the song over. All right, y'all. We love y'all so much. Have a blessed weekend. We will see y'all bright and early. To be early is to be on time. So be early for your lifestyle. Be early for your commitments. Be early for the gym. Be early for the health. So that in order to get this wealth, we are locked in. We love y'all. Have a great weekend. Peace.
Give me the pain of letting it go. Give me the pain of growth. Give me the pain of acquiring new skill sets and talents. Give me the pain of managing my time well. Give me the pain of waking up early. Give me the pain of praying when I didn't feel like it. Forgiving when I didn't feel like it. Letting go. Give me the pain. I'll take that pain, because on the other side of that pain, there is a reward. Every single day of my life, keep sleeping on